Hey guys, it's Andres again.
And Chelsea. In this video, we are going over if we went too fancy with our glamp site. We will share the type of glamp site we're building, the time it's taking, the amenities, and the cost.
Then we will touch on second thoughts that are starting to creep in as we do other research and we talk to other people. So stay tuned for that.
If you think our content will help someone, please hit that like button. It really helps us with the algorithm. And if you want to see our videos each week, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell.
Okay, so let's begin. We purchased an old hickory shed, 10 by 16, and we're turning it into a vacation rental glamp site style. So we're gonna be offering a queen bed, 2 twin beds up in the lofts. We are gonna have an indoor toilet, traditional style.
Yep.
We're gonna have an outdoor shower. We're gonna have a fire pit. We're gonna have an outdoor bathtub.
Yes.
A large patio with a barbecue, outdoor dining, indoor kitchenette, air conditioning,
Yes.
heating. And to top it all off, we're putting a traditional sauna with a wood stove overlooking the Lash mountainside. So that's everything we're packing into this first glamp site. This project is scheduled to take 10 weeks and we're doing pretty much all the work ourselves.
And to give credit where it's due, Andres is doing all of the work himself for the most part. We only have the babysitter 3 days a week, so it's really tough time-wise. So I'm typically playing mom, watching the kids, while Andres is out here just laboring away and doing all of the hard work himself. But on days we do have the babysitter, we kind of tag team it and try and get the work done.
Yeah, we did hire out 2 little things, or big things. One was the electrical sub panel. We basically had to run a brand new electrical line from the house to the shed. And that involves a lot of work that I'm not really good at doing. I can run the outlets and the lights, but as far as the big sub panel and all the power demand for the AC and the fridge and the hot plate and all that type of stuff, I left it off to a professional. And then the install of the mini split, I also have a technician scheduled to come later this week, and he's gonna be doing that. But everything else,
He is doing. He is like a guru, construction guru. Look behind us, it looks awesome. Like, he's been doing amazing and it's gonna be incredible. So you guys better watch.
Okay, so now let's talk about cost. We said it's gonna take 10 weeks. Now the cost keeps going up.
Ugh, keeps going up.
And what that's weird. This is construction. It shouldn't happen like this. But
What? It's going up? Unexpected costs?
yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't help that obviously things are more expensive than a year ago or a year and a half ago. Wood, electrical supplies. Some of the stuff, I'm so surprised when I go to Lowe's and I look at this and I'm like, there's no way. Like, I haven't bought certain item like cable, for example, a normal Romex cable. It was so expensive. So we were trying to hit the target of 15,000, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. We're probably gonna be at least 18,000.
Yes.
Maybe even more.
We will see. Yeah. That's what we're on track of as of now, but it continues to change on a daily basis. And in construction, if you know, there's always, it seems to be easy to go over budget versus under budget.
Yeah. Now, we gotta say we are very happy with the product that we're building. So we're very, very happy with the finishes that we're putting and even the mattresses, that type of stuff. We definitely we didn't go anywhere close to the cheapest available.
Right. Yeah, especially for the bed. So just side note, like, to make the guest experience really amazing, you need to splurge a little bit on certain things, and the beds are something that can be a make or break for a guest experience in the stay. So we went really comfy with all of the mattresses to make sure that it's very comfortable for the guests. So circling back to, did we go too fancy? Did we go too overboard with amenities? We had some doubts coming up in our mind, and 3 things led to those doubts. So the first one was researching like crazy and just watching YouTube vloggers and their experiences with different glamp sites. And to us, in our opinion, they were pretty basic as far as the things that they offered, the amenities that they offered, the design.
Well, let me clarify. I guess the vlogger had a great time and they enjoyed their time at the glamp site. But when we looked at the glamp site, we thought, man, there's not a whole lot there, and they're having a great time. So then it makes us think, wow, we're putting all of this.
Ton of stuff. Yeah.
And it seems like people are already satisfied with less.
Right.
So definitely giving us a little bit of doubt.
Yes. Like, did we put too much glamour into the glamping?
Yes.
And make it too luxurious? So doing a ton of research, we saw that a lot of glamp sites say didn't have Wi-Fi. That was a big one. There were some videos that showed that there is no openable windows in the glamping structure, and it got extremely hot and they couldn't sleep. Then there was one, this one kills me, that there was right next to the glamp site just an orange porta potty just sitting right there, right next to it, and it just seems very like no thought was given into that at all. But it didn't seem, again, to Andres' point, the glampers, the guests didn't say anything bad about the experience. We were just unimpressed with the thoughtlessness, I guess, that...
Yeah, that's not our idea of maybe comfort, and I think that porta potty was also shared by a bunch of other glamp sites.
And it just, I like to think, would we be disappointed in a stay like that? Right. And we try to go above and beyond and think, okay, what would really make our guests feel welcome? That we put a ton of love and effort and thought into this design to make it really comfortable for them and their stay. Yeah.
Also pretty normal to see a bathroom maybe that's off to the side. So let's say it's a traditional bathroom, but you still in the middle of the night would have to walk over. It's kind of dark, it's in a forest type of setting. Most city people are not gonna have a good time walking in the forest at night.
They'll get scared.
With a flashlight or something.
Yeah, I get scared. Yeah. But I mean, not hating on the porta potty, because if you're off grid, that might be something you have to do, but literally an orange one right next to the site.
At least put some shrubs around it.
Just like hide it a little bit.
Yeah. And as far as the Wi-Fi, you know, I get it if you want to unplug and all that, but to me, to unplug means to watch Netflix. That's to me unplugging.
Yeah, like unwinding.
And so I would like to have Wi-Fi, and it better be good Wi-Fi, because I hate to see the little buffering wheel when I'm trying to catch up on an episode of Dexter or something.
Right. In our stage of life, we have 2 little kids, so for us, unwinding is really important at night just to get our time. So that's just the type of customer and guest that we are and that we want to offer. Yeah. If it's not accessible, then I would say cater to guests that don't mind if Wi-Fi would be an issue or not accessible.
So this gets us wondering, have you encountered this? I imagine while you do your research and you have your glamp site plans, you come across somebody else doing something maybe that's a lot less expensive, that takes a lot less time, much more simple. It makes you have second thoughts about what you're planning to build. So let us know, what kind of things have you seen that have gone against your plans? So the second point that makes us have second thoughts about what we're building is, I met a local Airbnb host. She has a very small apartment studio off the side of the highway, or freeway, the 40 interstate, and she's having great success. She never thought it would be that popular, but she's basically booked 100% of the times, just offering a very nice, clean, but basic place to spend the night. So then it's like, wow, we're putting a lot of stuff in here. Now we may be catering to absolutely different tourism, but we do have a chance here to host people that are maybe driving by. They're not really spending any time at the national park or going whitewater rafting. They're just maybe moving with their U-Haul, or maybe they have an RV and they want to spend the night somewhere else because maybe they need air conditioning or something like that. So it makes me think, are we missing out on that tourism and going too fancy and only catering to those that want to have an amazing, glamorous experience in nature? So definitely gives us second thoughts to see what other Airbnbs in the local area are like.
And number 3, I recently joined a Facebook group that's all about glamping business owners. It is an international Facebook group, but it shows the different types of glamp sites that they're building. And majority of the ones I've seen are basically camping. So if you think like very minimal, no really design there, kind of kitschy or quirky, or just like an outdoor kitchen with very simple things, just wood, basic. So then it's like, uh-oh, we're going pretty glam. Did we do too much? Are we going to get the right clientele? Are people gonna want to come? Since we are off the beaten path just a little bit, we're not right in the hustle and bustle right next to the national park. We're about 30 minutes. So it just brings lots of question marks into our mind. Did we do the right thing? Did we add the amenities that people are wanting to have? Or did we go too overboard?
So as you can see and you can hear, it's a back and forth. We are broken between the two sides. Like, did we go too hard or not enough? And I think also these doubts are creeping in because we have gone over budget. And so maybe if we were still under 15,000, we wouldn't think much about it and we'd be 100% on board with what we're doing.
Yes.
But as time goes on and as the money keeps being spent, these questions start to come up and it makes us doubt ourselves. Now, all of this knowledge is going to be used for the next one. When we build our next one, we'll be able to tailor it and specifically know what our tourism is looking for and what people use and what they don't use. And this back and forth really happens in every decision. Like, should we put a 42-inch TV or a 29-inch TV will be okay? Or should we put a nice kitchen faucet? Or should we go with the standard chrome faucet? What kind of mattress to get again? Should it be a nice memory foam or just something more inexpensive? So lots and lots of decisions that you have to go through and really know where you stand and what type of tourism you're appealing to. Are you going luxury or are you going budget?
Yes. And on top of that, you have to decide quickly. You have to make decisions quickly on a daily basis, or else you'll get stalled really quickly. Because if you want to build the glamp site in a timely fashion, then you have to make snap decisions and just really be confident about your vision and the glamp site you're building.
Yeah, at the same time, I do feel good that we're doing such a loaded glamp site because we're testing the market in this area. We know that if we post this online with good pictures and all the amenities, we're really hoping to attract a lot of people, even though it's a little more driving than most of the other Airbnbs in the market right now. I hope that people can see that, hey, by driving a few minutes extra, I can enjoy all these amenities. So that's our hope.
Yeah, we will see.
We'll have to wait
Time
and
will
see.
tell.
Yes.
So something that minimizes my doubt that we went too overboard with amenities is all of the research we've done, and we read hundreds of reviews online from the comps in the area, and I really do think that we'll be at the top 10% of the properties in the area based off of luxuries, amenities, and comfort.
We're taking this business very seriously. We're planning to make this our sole source of income. We noticed that other competition around this area are more part-timers, but we want to make sure this is a business that we can do very well and that we can also keep scaling. So we're making sure to go above and beyond at this moment with what we offer so that we attract a lot of people and that we get awesome reviews to get us started.
So going above and beyond for our guests will be really important to bring in more business as we scale.
Yeah, absolutely. And once we get those first reviews, we can tailor accordingly, just like I said before, what our next build is going to be and what we're going to offer. There's a high chance that this may be our premium glamp site. And then from here on out, maybe we don't need to go so crazy and build something more simple. At the same time, we do have plans for the barn that we have in the property. It's an old barn, beautiful barn. So we're thinking potentially turn that into a clubhouse, type of social space that everybody would share and maybe have outdoor living room type of setup with a fire pit, some games, a TV, and then that would allow us to make the next structures a little more simple, knowing that everybody can go enjoy those amenities in the barn.
As of now, that's the vision, but if you've seen any of our videos or any of our content, there is an extremely high chance that that could change because we're constantly coming up with new ideas, better ideas, how to make it better for the guests.
So, did we go too fancy? We don't know yet. We're gonna have to wait and see. We have about 2-3 more weeks to finish this project, get an Airbnb, start getting some people.
Feedback. We got some people here, some feedback.
And then we will know and we will let you know. Did we spend too much? Did we go too much? Or what's going on?
We hope we didn't. We hope it's incredible for all our guests. Come stay at our Airbnb, give us some feedback.
Yes. We're extremely excited to finish this project and show you everything we've done and how it looks and hopefully get your feedback as well.
Yes, we're so excited and we'll see you next week. We are Andres and Chelsea. We uprooted our lives from Arizona to Eastern Tennessee.
We sold our long-term rentals and are putting everything on the line to start our dream glamping business.
Join us each week as our family navigates this big new adventure and we share everything we learn so you can also build a successful glamping business.